Every single day we wake up in this country and we hear about Nigerians saying they want change, they want change, they want change. But they are bloody liars. Bloody liars. Because you cannot want a better country and still continue to worship the people responsible for your suffering. You worship politicians, and worst of all, you worship their children as well. You see politicians who are actively being investigated by EFCC. We're talking about embezzlement of public funds, billions of naira in public funds being embezzled, being stolen by these people allegedly. Money meant for infrastructure, money meant for hospitals, roads, schools, food, agriculture, money meant for your security. You see the stories, you see the allegations, you know where that money came from. And yet, you do not bother. You do not care. You praise it. You worship it. These politicians come out and openly flaunt that wealth. They are so incredibly comfortable with flaunting that wealth, and their children are even more comfortable flaunting the wealth. We're talking about luxury cars, private jets, designer clothes, designer bags, going out to eat in all these exclusive restaurants. Lifestyle content that is being funded by stolen funds, stolen public funds. They flaunt their degrees from the best schools in the country, from the best schools in the world, schools that they were able to go to because they paid for it via public funds, via stolen public funds. And when they post their lifestyle content, who are the people you see in their comment sections? Poor Nigerians, struggling Nigerians whose lives are directly worse because of that theft. Oh my God, I love your life. Oh my God, you are so humble. God, when? MashaAllah. You're doing MashaAllah, Tabarakallah, for stolen wealth. It is so incredibly embarrassing because politicians in Nigeria and their children have gotten so comfortable with flaunting their wealth publicly because Nigerians have made them see and made them believe that it is okay for them to do it. They have showed them that there will be no consequences, just praise. And one of the main reasons why this continues to persist is to the shallow Nigerian mind, to the average shallow Nigerian mind, money equals superiority. Average Nigerian sits and thinks to themselves, they have money and I don't, so that means they are better than me. Nigerians worship money more than anything else, more than values, more than morality, more than justice, more than dignity. Nigerians even worship money more than they worship God. Let me tell you this. Any country in this world where politics is what is considered a very lucrative profession is a failed country. Any country where politicians are treated like celebrities is a lost country. There's no coming back from that. Any country where the children of politicians are idolized by the children of the poor is a country that has completely collapsed morally. Dead. Gone. And this specific issue, right, is why every time I see Nepal, I see news from Nepal, I get really angry and I get pained. Because the youth in Nepal, when they saw nepotism, when they saw politicians and their kids flaunting wealth, flaunting stolen funds, they started a revolution. They were so fed up and they were so enraged that they were willing to burn the country down to the ground because of it. They burned down the parliamentary building. They went on a hunt for corrupt politicians. They were burning houses down. Corrupt politicians' houses. They were burning them down. They were chasing them down the street because of the same issue. They made politicians fear for their lives. They over there understood the gravity of nepotism. They understood that corruption is violent. They understood that public theft is violent, and they acted. Meanwhile, in Nigeria, the exact same things, they happen, and instead, people clap, people applaud, people praise, people worship. The same behavior that sparked rage in Nepal is sparking admiration and praise here in Nigeria. The same injustice that led to a revolution elsewhere is leading to praise and worship here in Nigeria. Then Nigerians will look you in the eye and tell you that we are angry. No, you are not. You are angry at the wrong people. You are directing your rage sidewards, downwards, every other way but up, where it needs to be directed. You beat up and burn down a thief that stole a phone or something in the market, but when a politician visits, you are first in line to take a picture with him, even though he has stolen billions in public funds meant for you. I guess the amount you steal is what is important and what constitutes a crime, a moral crime, I guess, in this country. Nigeria will forever continue to move backwards so long as we continue to praise the people that steal the wealth of the nation and continue to leave the nation's people in destitution, while their families are living lavishly, getting the best education, living in the best homes, driving the best cars, going to the best things, eating the best food. You cannot demand accountability from the people you idolize. Get that in your head. If you idolize them, you can never ask for accountability from them. You cannot fight oppression while simultaneously dreaming of being an oppressor as well. Nigeria, it does not just have a leadership problem. We have a leadership problem, yes, but that's not our only problem. We also have a values problem. We have a mindset problem. We have a population problem. And until you learn to be openly angry at politicians, to make them uncomfortable, to make them fear for their safety and fear for their lives, until you start doing that to them and their children, we are going to continue suffering in this country, and we're going to continue suffering more and more. The level of our suffering is only going to keep getting higher and higher and higher until all of us die.